Okay, this is the new G4. We're going to mount the G4 mounting hardware on here to put the box on this. This is the keepers, powder coated black. They're stainless steel. One goes on each side. Spacers. You will only be using 3 of the 4 holes that are hidden underneath these stickers. This machine has the electric start in it, so it has this battery case in it. So we'll be using the rear 3 holes, not the first hole. So we didn't cut the first hole open. We just decided we'd leave the sticker over it so it doesn't show. An easy way I found to cut these stickers out and make a nice clean cut out of it is to just put a drill bit, about a 1/4 inch drill bit in your drill, and turn your drill on reverse. If you turn your drill on forward, it will pull the sticker upward toward you and it will leave a real ratty edge. But if you put it on, now again these are marked with little tiny X's here from the factory. But if you put it on reverse, you can shove it through the sticker and just kind of work it around like it was a router. Does a nice job of cutting the sticker out and getting it out of your way, and it doesn't peel it in the upward direction. Again, if your machine does not have electric start, it will not have this battery box. You will be using the front 3 holes. You'll leave this one uncovered. You'll leave this one covered and won't use it. Okay, then we put the beveled side of these little spacers. They've got a non-beveled side and a beveled side. We put the beveled side right over these 2 holes. Again, we're not using this front hole, so we're going to put this one back here so it hides under the keeper. Very much like that right there. So then take a little Loctite. Put a little dab of Loctite in each one of these. Doesn't take a lot. Reach underneath with the barrel nut. Slide it up through. Take one of the little screws. Get it started. Another barrel nut, another screw. Okay, I'll fast forward through some of this. Just kidding. Anyway, another barrel nut and the final screw. These barrel nuts do have a slot in the bottom in case they try to turn on you. We've installed a lot of them. We've never needed to use the slot to hold the bottom of the barrel nut. They just lock up fine. You just hold them up till they're snug and they grab the bottom of the sled. No tools required. Okay, that side's done. That was pretty easy. Using all your standard holes that are already in your machine. We're going to do the same thing on the other side. I've only got less than 2 minutes involved in this thing from start to which is just about now finished. Okay, we're done with the sled. Now we'll move inside and show you how to put one of the boxes together. Okay, I decided not to move inside. It's a nice day out here today. With your box, you'll get 4 of these latches, 4 hex pins, the hex pin, and 4 of these little, we call them white-headed screws. All you're going to need to put this on is a regular screwdriver, and I use a 1/4 inch ratchet wrench. You could use anything that's 1/4 inch, even a pair of pliers if you needed to. Here's the box. This particular box has our life kit on it, shovel and fire starter kit on the lid, and the saw and a flashlight on the inside. You can get this same box with a standard lid. Okay, what I like to do, again, we'll get a little dab of the real gooey looking stuff here, the Loctite. Okay, I like to use Loctite on all these screws. Here's the way the latch will come to you, but kick the wing open 1 notch, clear open the 2nd notch. Then take the backing plate and rock it clear around. Now from the back you got easy access to the bottom screw, and that's what you want first. You take one of these little wide-headed screws, sit right in that. It fits the rubber inbuilt spring really nice. This way, if you got fat little fingers like I kind of do, you can run these in without dropping them all over the floor. Okay, I'm holding the latch upside down now, but it doesn't matter at this point. You just run that bottom screw in. Don't tighten it up. I'm going to do both latches here, just show you that again. Click, click, and then take that backing plate and run it clear around. One wide-headed screw, a little Loctite, good stuff. Okay, that was pretty easy. Now your hex pin. Little dab of Loctite on it, don't have to overdo that. Now tip that back down and you got easy access to the top hole there. This is just exactly the way you can expect this to go, problems and all, because I haven't done one thing with this box. I haven't put it together or done anything to prepare it for this video. I just grabbed it off the shelf as I did all these parts. If I would have trained any at this, I'd probably be faster at it. Okay, now those hex pins are both in place. You take this and tighten those hex pins up first. I know the bottom screw's still loose, and when it starts firming up, I like to bring one of the flat surfaces right up to the top. That'll be made a little evident here in a minute while we do that. Okay, right there, nice and flat on top. Then you just reach in underneath and give that the final snug up. I know you like my fast forward action, so we'll whip around and do the other side. Okay. It's as fast forward as it gets around here. Okay. Once again, wide-headed screw, dab of Loctite. Okay, and screwdriver. Okay. Now we'll get rid of the Loctite. We're done with these tools. You're going to love this. The only thing you need now is a hammer. We'll get rid of that. These are going to work stiff at first. They break in really fast, but they've been powder coated inside and out, and of course it takes a little while for that powder coat to smooth out. There, it's already starting to smooth out. And also, your very first time that you connect these, you're gonna, I like to line up all the slots before I tighten any of them, because there's a little wiggle around on this box, and you don't want to get all three of them tightened. The fourth one, your little cattywampus at it. But anyway, they're all hooked now. The first couple times these things are going to turn really hard, but they do break in. This side's turning. Okay, got it. Got that one. You might need both hands. They break in pretty fast. Now, this is where the hammer comes in. Actually, these are fitting pretty darn good, but it's quite often you'll find that when you lock these down, this hex pin won't fit through that hole properly. This one is rubbing a little bit, so I'm going to bend it down here. This one's rubbing a little more. We want those hex pins to stick through that. They're an anti-rotation kind of a lock to help this thing from ever coming off. And so I'll get a hammer here and show you what we got going. Okay, back, have your grade A #1 hammer here. This is rubbing a little bit. That's looking good. That's where we want it. This is rubbing too much. These pins are stainless steel. They'll take a hit. They won't snap off. Okay, we're good to go. This baby is ready to ride. And it is on there. To get the shovel out, one thing you should know, you rotate this a half a turn, you lift the shovel up and slide it out. It has to slide over this little stud in here to keep it rattle proof and to keep it held in place. So don't try to put it back in here and then drop it down in there. You'll end up getting where you're going with no shovel. Excuse me. So make sure, put your shovel in this way, rotate this back around a half turn. You'll feel it kind of latch. There's little detents underneath there that help that to kind of stay at the center point. And so that's a good point, a good little something that you should know about the shovels. Anyway, that's as simple as it is. Barring any problems, it just takes a couple minutes to put these on and a few minutes to put the latches on, which you can do inside and come out and fit them later. So thanks for watching.